Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. I have just been doing a couple things, not a whole lot. We crafted up finally got a new mixer, a dedicated one that we can put some patterns in that is not dedicated to something else over there. And just slowly trying to get everything kind of upgraded here because the machines are pretty slow. And yeah, just did that. So now I also I really got tired of only having the one molecular assembler. You can't even see it, it's inside there. But I have gone ahead and done all the recipes, or most of them, for the molecular assembler, which is such these are a real pain because you need these crafter things. So I needed to do like recipes for a lot of this stuff, and a lot of like grains I don't have automated. I just got a whole bunch, and yeah, and I don't have these gears, so I just crafted a bunch of those as well. I did 8, which is 32 iron. But I have most of this done here. I don't have like the wood. I don't actually have a few of these automated quite yet, but I have enough in there just so I can at least get most of this auto crafting, because yeah, I need to get these molecular assemblers. I need to have them auto crafting because we just use so many of them. I think that I didn't even look what. Yeah, all right, nice. I didn't even look what voltage tier that the I didn't even look what these they are. LV. Nice. So I'm sure I probably need a whole bunch more stuff for the second one. Yeah, a couple things here that we haven't. Fluix dust though. I think I just got that. Oh, that's pulverizer. Right. Oh, I don't have that pulverizer. No, I don't have a pulverizer. The HV one. I do have the LV. It is. Yeah, it's just LV. All right, so we'll just have to go on this one for now. But as you see, that's kind of how I just kind of put the recipe in, and then keep trying to autocraft, and then whatever comes up that I need to do, I just put recipes in for. Wood. I don't know. Actually, other than just like a wood farm, I actually, is there like an easier, more high-tech kind of way? There's phytogenic, but I'd rather just probably do like a farm. Just a little, not even a farm. What's the farming station? But that's a lot of stuff I would have to get into. I don't know. I think for now I may just be doing that manually because I'm not, I am not really using a whole lot of wood at the moment. All right. So since there's no cable or no channels, I think we could just keep making this bigger and bigger. Usually I do 8 molecular assemblers, 8 interfaces, just because that's 8 channels, and then they each have a couple things to work with so they can go faster. But I think technically we could just make this like 100 by 100. I don't know. It's just so weird not working with channels. I don't actually know if there's like limitations or anything on it. But how many is that? It's like 5. I don't know, 5 or let's see. They should all pop up in the interface. Yeah. And it's so weird. I have 10. Yeah, there's 10 now. And with just one cable. It's kind of fun though. Anyway, last episode we left off with the we were crafting up the extended crafting. So I needed to get these advanced components. So, right. That's another thing I needed to do. I need a cutting machine. I need this. Oops, I think I did. Wrong one. What's the... Oh, is there no LV? Is that what it was? Yeah, I don't think there is an LV cutting machine, that's why. It looks like the ones that don't have any recipes are disabled, which is actually pretty cool. I think the other one is like the extruder. Yeah, there is no LV. There is no one for the LV extruder because there's really nothing you can... I mean, you can do this, but like most of the stuff is MV, so that's actually really cool. Like a lot of the stuff that, you know, cutting machine is probably similar. All right, maybe most of the stuff is, yeah. I mean, all right, just pretend like I didn't know what I was talking about. But yeah, like the all these things all require MV, so that's kind of probably why it's been disabled. But I like that. It's less stuff you can have in JEI, the better, because there's, you know, so many pages of stuff. But yeah, so I need another cutting machine. One for those wafer things we just saw, or in this one, and yeah, the other one is for glowstone plates. I believe these need a, yeah, they need a cutting. You can't just do these in like a compressor. All right, let me get this crafted up. A couple things here, nothing too crazy. I actually don't have a conveyor recipe for HV. Have I never actually used one? Ah, that's right, I remember. Ah, that's why I don't have one. Because it requires a higher tier. Like the LV, I only have one assembler with rubber in it, and it's the LV. And these, the tier like determines what so that's kind of annoying. It kind of like forces you to just do these manually, which I don't know. I guess we'll just, now that I have so much space, we'll just do it in the molecular assembler, and I'll have to, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't think we have, yeah, I only have a couple of these. All right, well, let me get this crafted up and we'll be back. All right, I've just gone ahead and made like a whole bunch of rubber sheets, and we'll just leave them in there. Since before I was exporting the rubber sheets into the extractor, so that wouldn't have worked, but now that we have changed this, that actually works perfectly fine. But I think I got the gold cables that we need, right? Yep, there we go. Nice, so there is that. Now eventually I probably will have lubricant instead of the water that we're using, but it works. Water works fine for most stuff, I believe. So we'll just do water, and I have also gone ahead and crafted up a couple things here. So there is a fluid export. Have that to that. All right, and then I have gone ahead and thrown a fluid storage bus on the Endervoir, and I think we'll see. I don't usually like having stuff like tiny amounts being kind of shipped about with the fluid AE, but we'll give it a go and see if that if it causes like any sort of issue. This won't be this won't be running constantly, so yeah, when it's turned off, you won't have anything. It might, like, is when you're doing recipes or something, it maybe, it does feel a little, yeah, it does feel a little laggy when it exports. But for the most part, it's fine, since it's going to be turned off. So, yeah, there is the cutting machine. So we need, so the glowstone, I don't even know. I can't remember if you need, all right, no, you don't. I didn't think you did, but, and then glowstone plate. There. That just, yeah, just glowstone dust in a fluid extractor. That's interesting. That's another way you could do it, but we'll just do it that way. All right, so I think that is most of the stuff for this luminescence. And I don't remember, not the luminescence, these things. Advanced component. I don't know how much we're going to need of these, but I've gone ahead and just done most of the, I've made recipes for most of this stuff just because I don't think I have those even. Yeah, this is these are quite involved actually, these things. But I've found with Gregtech it is better to just go ahead and make the recipes and then it's the crafting. I think we need like the tier, we need the tier 3 I think we're working towards. Alright, so we have those, and man, these things, this is no joke. Alright, we'll just make a recipe for it. Let's see what we're kind of looking at here. Yeah. I'm gonna need lots and lots of wood. Thankfully, I just got a whole bunch of the rubber from chopping down these rubber trees. And I think that, is that working me? No. You need, that's right, you need lubricant to do the wood, but thankfully we can just do that. All right, I'm gonna be cutting quite a bit in this episode, I think, because we're kind of jumping back and forth with stuff here. So I guess let me just continue working with this, and hopefully we can get the micro, the controller. What is it? I forget what it's called. But anyway, hopefully we can get at least started going with some of this. The required needs something. I'm trying to remember what it. Quantum compressor. That's right. That is like the difficult thing that we needed to craft up. And the yeah. So let me continue doing this, and we will be back. All right, we are back, and I just threw a interface on the back of this chemical reactor, and I'm just manually putting the phosphoric acid in at the moment. But I think let's go ahead and have enough for that, so that should work for that one. And I think, yeah, I made a thing for the ender pearls, a couple recipes for that. So one crafting up the block, and then the cutting machine will cut it down for us. Just making sure everything is working here. There we go. I thought there was something getting a little messed up there. All right, nice. So we got that. I think that was the quest, right? Oh, we needed, dang it. So you need the small one, and then you need the component, and then the catalyst for the quest. So just keep that in mind there. I know they're like different, but they look kind of similar. All right, so there's those. And there. It's the extended one that we need. That's the 5x5. I was thinking this was, I don't know what I was thinking, but the elite crafting table is the 7x7, isn't it? I think. But all right, so there is that, and then we also need this. I don't know if we actually need the elite crafting table for this, but we definitely need these elite catalyst for part of it. So let's do this. I just want to make sure this is, yes, nice, it is using it. Thing seems to be working pretty well. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how much we're going to be using, like, if we're ever going to use these ever again, but might as well do recipes for them to save yourself in the future. I find that just easier that way. Right, that seemed relatively... Yeah, that seemed relatively pain-free, to be honest. I feel like I must have done something wrong. That was too easy. Alright, so there's that, and then that opens up this. Now, I don't know. We'll need this at the moment, but there's the 5x5. I did notice it opened up some of the armor. Like if we want to do some decent armor, but I mean, we barely leave the base, so I don't know if we're gonna need to do that at the moment. All right, so this is what we need to do. So black steel for that. Get some of this taken off here. And I still haven't crafted those up because we need end stone. Haven't got around to doing that. Or end steel. There is an easy way to get it, and I can't remember. It's like you mix something, don't you? Maybe not. I was thinking, could have sworn there was like a way to get end stone dust, but anyway, that is not what we're working on at the moment. But did I just do that? Thought I did. Yeah, I already did. All right, so there is the black iron frame, and we need one. We need 5 of those then, I guess. Did I get the right amount? Man, that is a very fast recipe. I must have. I feel like that craft is like super quick. Yeah, it's only a second, and that's LV, it's only a second. That is super fast. So that is there, and then... Alright, so this really isn't that bad, to be honest. It looks kind of intimidating, but it actually isn't that bad. Once you get all this stuff, the black steel is a bit annoying, but you get so much. You get 9 from this, so I mean it's not that bad. All right, we need Modularium or whatever it is. Is there a thing? I can't remember. Ah, right. So Modularium, we need Deuterium, which needs energetic blend and steel. So Deuterium. That's kind of cool. Lunar mining station gets you deuterium. Is this just solely for getting deuterium? Maybe it is. I don't know. Because that looked like it was the only. I think no. Deuterium and helium. Apparently, that multi-block is only for deuterium and helium. That's kind of cool, though. All right. So deuterium, we're gonna need a centrifuge. So there is the turbo centrifuge we're going to do, because this is actually pretty slow. I do remember this being very slow before. So 500 hydrogen gets you only 10 millibuckets of deuterium, and it's 40 seconds at LV. There are faster ways to do it, and I think we'll probably switch to this at some point, but one moon dust will get you 100 deuterium. That's 10 seconds at LV. So what is that, 20 times faster almost? I don't know. I'm not about to try to figure that math out, but yeah, I think about 20 times. So I got a centrifuge, I got a conduit, we got a fluid tank. I can actually throw that there. I need the vibrant. Get a bunch of that. That. Do I have a... Yes, I do have a thing on the... I couldn't remember if I had one on the hydrogen. Alright, so I guess... Don't really want this... I want it more like... back here, actually. So maybe let's try right here. Because that front line of machines is more like crafting. This is more of a just run constantly kind of thing. All right, so I think we'll do that. We'll do exports, hydrogen. And again, we'll see, like, I don't really like having export buses on something that's going to run infinitely, but we'll see if we have some lag or anything like that. We'll see. And then, I mean, I guess I don't really need. Actually, don't need a ender fluid tank now that I'm thinking about it, or an ender fluid conduit. I can just have. It's only ever going to make one thing in this, so there. All right, that was easy enough. So there is deuterium. That is using quite a bit of power, actually, but we make plenty of power. We're using about 3,500. Oh, we're using more, it looks like now. We're good there. Alright, so there's that. I need the bucket of deuterium to finish that quest. And yeah, and then that will get us modularium. Now, we need a lot of modularium, it is looking like, to craft this up. This is not an easy task here. So we need 16 of these, so we need a stack just for this. And you need, Oh, you only need, it's only fit. I was thinking it was like a bucket. I was like, wow, that is a lot. Let's get that recipe. Probably this one. Because the other one I would have to pulverize the steel down, since we get steel ingots directly. So that goes in the blast furnace. Alright, that's not the end of the world. Question is, how do we want to do this? I could always just do a fluid input hatch. That is for titanium. I'm not using a whole lot of titanium at the moment. That is just a casing. We could probably put that in there. Let's do that. I need a fluid. Yeah. Fluid storage bus. And that's. I'm just thinking, I could just. Let me just borrow that one. We're not crafting not crafting titanium at the moment. I do like how you can put stuff on the top. Alright, so there. And then I guess, yeah, we'll just do, I think we'll just do a fluid export bus. There is the steel. I swear at some point I'm gonna craft up a whole bunch of extruders so I can have recipes for all these. Because right now it is quite manual, but I use quite a few of them. I use the bolts, I use the small gear, I use the pipe, I use the big gear. There's that. So this will just go on there, I think. And I think, no, still don't have that yet. I wonder if there's a way. Alright, you can do that. Although I need to, well, I don't need the quest right this second. But... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, that I forgot to set the thing. Oh wait, no, I can't do that with. Can't do that with. I was thinking we could do it from JAI, but that does not work with. There we go. There is that. Fluid storage. We'll just throw that on the back of that. Actually, let me. Don't want anything. Set that priority. I don't think we need to worry about a priority really, but go. And then if we do that, it should end up over here. Just make sure. Yep, there we go. All right, nice. I am going to turn that off for a second though, because I need to finish that quest. So I'm gonna break that so it doesn't do that. Yeah, let's get some of this. I think we're good on the Modularium, so let's do we'll do that. Should go in there. We're good. Yep, there it goes. And there is our first Modularium ingot. Nice. All right. Unfortunately, we are running out of time here. These are quite time-intensive. Lots of stuff I'm having to do here. But we're going to go ahead and craft up. But as we can see, we just need a ton of Modularium for these recipes. I mean, nothing crazy here, but I am going to have to, I mean, we got everything. I mean, we got the stone burnt. We set that up last episode. That's not too bad. And the ineffable glass, we set up the thing last episode too. So we're looking pretty good here to go ahead and get this thing crafted up next episode. So next episode we'll build up this. We'll get the multi-block set up, but before we can start using it, we're gonna have to get some rocket fuel. So maybe we'll look into crafting up some rocket fuel. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.